is up, all you sexy nerds? GirzzlyMcB here, and you are listening to and watching Nerd is the New Sexy Entertainment, the podcast, episode number 196.
Inching closer to that 200 mark.
We're almost there. I am joined today by the man, the blade, the shattered one, Mr. Shattered Blade. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Well, I am here. And, well, you know him. You may love him. You may not. It all depends. But we love him from time to time. The old man himself, Mr. Wildfire One.
Old man.
Old man. I don't know. I see more hair on Wild than you over there, Grizz.
Yeah, I do. I don't have the.
Well, I'm also wearing a black shirt, so you can't see any of this.
Oh, the way we can see that you play with your beard more than a Chinese master.
Well, where do you think they got it from?
I mean, I do it too. It just feels good, but
see, they play with their beard because they have 4 or 5, and I have 5 or 6,000.
So,
but
yeah,
we're here today, episode 196, and a few years ago, this would not have been a topic that I would have known a whole lot about.
Well, it's a topic we're coming back to. Because
it is a topic that we're coming back to.
Because it's a topic that more or less advances as time goes by, and it's something we're probably going to come back to years from now anyway, because there's always something that comes out that you got to talk about. You know, it's
I give it another 2 years. We'll be doing another update podcast on our favorite animes.
Yeah. So this is also one of the ones that were on the list that we can check off, because anime is something that constantly updates. We have constant, like, how long was like Attack on Titan out?
Oh god.
Oh, that was a while.
Yeah,
2012 maybe.
I think it just ended like this year or last year. Well, last year.
Fuck, I forgot to put that on the list.
Yeah. But yeah, we're going to talk about our favorite anime. We're going to discuss what's new. We're going to discuss maybe some stuff we talked about in the past. But before we get into the main topic, I do want to kind of gradually do our little nerd news at the beginning of the episode. Talk about what we've been doing, what we've been playing, and what to expect, and maybe explain why certain things didn't happen last year. I say last year. We're recording this on what, the 4th? Today's what, the 4th?
The 3rd.
The 3rd. Goddamn, I'm making it quicker than making the weekend in.
We don't need a speed run this year already.
Fuck no, dude. Fuck no. But yeah, I say this year because we're recording on the 3rd, and yeah. So the New Year's just begun. And that said, we hope you guys had a good New Year's Eve and a good Christmas and all that fun stuff. But let's start with some nerd news. Grizz, you want to start us off?
Depression, kids.
Yeah.
Depression. What? Wow! You're trying to be fucking like happy and shit. Depression, kids.
And let's segue into something that we've done every year, but did not do at the end of 2025.
Yeah, we did it for
thank you video.
Yeah, we did it like for 5 years straight, and I've been trying to keep it going. But yeah, the thank you video. We were just talking about, me, Grizz, and Blade. We're just talking about this. I was explaining to Blade why it didn't happen. Grizz was supposed to do it this year because since I moved, I can't do it as easily as I used to.
Yeah.
But Grizz was supposed to do it this year, and he had every intent on doing it. But we had recorded the day we were supposed to record it. Or the day it was supposed to come out. He was going to do it the weekend prior, but shit happens as things do. And then like the day it was supposed to come out, him and I did a podcast. We recorded a podcast, went straight from the podcast to a video game.
And I streamed a video game.
I think it was the first time we streamed Dead
Island
2.
Yeah.
We started the gameplay on that, and then like at 11 p.m. that day, I go, oh shit, we forgot to fucking do the video. So sadly enough, we were unable to do the thank you video. But then again, one of the things that kind of makes up for that is we did the 10-year anniversary video.
Yeah.
So,
So in short, thank you for being amazing viewers, joining this community, following our content, being a part of us, giving us the feedback that we want, that we don't want, the likes, the dislikes, the comments.
thanks for
Thank
being
you.
there. Yeah.
Mhm.
And Grizz
We don't
is
do it for the
serious.
money. We do it for fun. We enjoy doing it. We all have full-time jobs. We all work for a living.
Well,
We
Grizz
don't
is
have
serious because he's going to kiss the camera. Oh, a
Oh
little
my
tongue.
god.
Oh, this isn't YouTube. This is Pornhub now.
we don't have sponsors. We're not getting paid for this. We do this because we enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
We have fun with it.
Yeah.
So, thank you for being you. Hope you enjoy the content. If
Thanks for
not,
being a
fuck it,
nerd.
still watch it.
Yeah. Even if you don't, you're still watching. Ha ha.
Yep.
Thanks for being a
Yeah.
nerd. That's really about it. Thanks for being a nerd. Thanks for being in our
Happy
community.
2026, bitches.
So that going on, I know that we took 2 weeks off for streaming because shit, man, the holidays, right?
Holidays. You're welcome.
So we took 2 weeks off for streaming. The only ones who really been streaming was me, and that was on my personal channel to get gameplay with Grizz. And as you heard us say, we've started gameplays, and you probably heard us talk about this last podcast too. We started gameplay on Dead Island 2, which I've been meaning to play, and Grizz is like, you know what? I want a good zombie game too around a little before New Year's. And he's like, so it was on sale on Steam. It was like $2.
Yeah,
But then-
it was
Really?
Yeah,
$2.99 for the whole game.
yeah.
I think
Huh.
I spent like $9.99. I got
You got the whole
Dead
series,
Island,
yeah.
Dead Island 2, all the DLCs, all the
It's
like
still on
soundtracks,
sale
everything. Yeah.
as we do this. It's still on sale, Blade. I think
Till the 6th.
yeah, till the 6th. So if you're gonna jump on those, jump on them. But yeah, so yeah, he got the whole franchise, and a little after that, when I got paid, I got the franchise too. I got the whole thing. So you and I got the same pack now. But
That's why we got stuck in that fucking DLC.
Yeah.
yesterday.
So I bought that. Yeah, and that's exactly why. I was like, because after buying it, I was like, what are these fucking new symbols popping up? And you're like,
Yeah.
I'm curious. Let's go look at this. And I'm like, I'll go with you.
Oh,
And
look, it's a bottle of wine.
next thing
Aw,
next thing you know, we're sucked into a DLC of like, oh, why do we do this? Because I wanted to get through the story, the main story
Yeah.
of the game. But anyway, but that turned out to be pretty interesting too. It's very Resident
Yeah.
Evil-ish in a way that feels. But anyway, there's that. I know that, and what I was getting to is, Blade, I know you stream. I know that we took a break from streaming, but you're going to go back to streaming. What have you been streaming lately?
I've taken a step back from doing Golden Sun because I need to grind some levels because the very last boss, it's 2-phase, which for old school RPGs, you're fucked if you aren't prepared.
Yeah, that's a 2-phase battle. If you're not prepared, can be a 3 to 4 hour battle.
Or even shorter if you really aren't prepared.
Oh, if you're not, it's done. Dead.
Yeah, so phase 1 of it is the 2 baddies. After you beat them, they fuse into one overpowered as fuck dragon. It's bullshit. So I while I'm grinding in the off time, it is bullshit.
It is bullshit.
While I'm grinding in the off time, I switch over to do various random games like Legend of Zelda and things here and there.
I got you scheduled to play a certain Zelda game for me. Which one was it? Was it
Twilight
Princess?
Ocarina?
No, not
Twilight
Ocarina.
Princess. That's it.
I'm supposed to do Ocarina. I think either you're supposed to do Majora's Mask or Phantom's supposed to do Majora's Mask. One of you guys, I can't remember. I got it pinned on
I
Discord,
can't remember.
But yeah, so I mean, you can start getting me the gameplay of that if you want in the near future. I'm gonna try and get Ocarina out of the way because I gotta do another thing for our Zelda Legacy. It's been probably a little over a year.
But you got me doing Twilight Princess.
Okay. So she's doing. You're doing Twilight Princess. She's doing Majora's Mask. Okay, I'm doing Ocarina.
Yeah.
So then we got that. Grizz, what have you been playing recently for the nerd news? Is there anything going on?
Let's see. Recently, I mean, those of you that have paid attention to past podcasts, you know that I'm real big on history. I got Call of Duty World War II. I've been playing that. I think if I have time, I may even restart that and stream that in the future. Been playing Hogwarts Legacy,
Yep.
Dead Island 2 with you.
Yep.
Um,
We both
what
got
have you been
Hogwarts
playing?
Legacy because, well, you got it for the Christmas gift, I guess, and then I got it because it was on sale. It was like another
It-
$5
It was
game.
it was
Hogwarts, I
$4.99.
got it for
Yeah, what?
I got it for free.
Oh, that's good.
Epic Game
Nice.
Store.
Nice. Oh yeah, it was free. I got it on Epic Games too, but I wanted to buy it because on Steam. But fuck, dude, I was like, yeah, it was like $3. It was, well, $3 to $5. I
Yeah,
believe.
it was
Yeah.
$2.99 instead of the $70 that it normally is.
And when I bought it
Yeah.
for my PS5, I paid like $70 for it. So now I got it on 3 different platforms. So, but you've been playing Hogwarts Legacy, you've been playing your World War II game, and then of course we've been doing
Dead Island 2,
Island 2.
and you and I have been playing a lot of Species Unknown.
Oh yeah. We got to play that with Jesse Valentine, my pal F777, which it's always fun to play games with him when he gets the time.
Yeah.
And he's a pretty cool guy to play games with. It's also just fun when we all get together and do that shit. I've been playing, believe it or not, I've been replaying Left 4 Dead 2 with Jesse and
nice.
and J-Mac.
Hmm.
And I've been thinking, you know what, we should probably get some gameplay on that eventually, because that Left 4 Dead is such an amazing game. It really is. It's just dated. They need. We were gonna get Back for Blood, and everyone was excited about that. It turned into a shit show, but so I guess that's what's happening with us guys. Throughout the year, you never know what's gonna pop up. We got some plans on some gameplays already. Problem is I was just thinking about this the other day. We get gameplays now. It still means I gotta edit it, and it comes out. So it'll probably come out, within a year later, if that, give or take. But those gameplays will come out. Right now, I'm actually editing and working on the first Dead Island game as far as gameplay goes, because I streamed that at the beginning of 2025 and got gameplay of that. So, but all right, let's get right into the meat and potatoes of this podcast, which is anime. Which one of you gentlemen want to start first?
Well, the anime that really started it for me, which I didn't realize was an anime at the time, is, especially for our generation, is one of the best ever, and that's Pokemon.
True. And it's funny because there are, I want to say, anime connoisseurs out there that will argue about certain
It's
things.
not anime.
There's certain things being anime because of certain aspects to something. I
But
don't care.
if you ask the Japanese, it's an anime.
Well,
so
Yeah,
go fuck
it's a
yourself.
It's a Japanese cartoon. It's anime.
I'm gonna put a stop. I'm gonna put a stop to those people right now and make them click off and leave and fucking not want to watch. If it looks anime-esque, it's fucking anime to me. I don't give a shit. Okay, you can come at me with all your weird ass fucking reasons. I don't give a shit. If it's anime-esque, you have your opinions, I have mine. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Digimon could be considered an anime.
No,
it is.
That's
Thank
crap.
you.
But no, the only time I would see a reason why someone wouldn't call it "quote unquote" anime is if it's made from a different company, because shows from Japan are anime, whereas shows and comics from Korea is called manhwa.
Yeah. Well, anime is literally a shortened version of Japanese animation.
Yeah.
We used to in high, and you've probably heard me say this before. This is my age talking. In high school, we called it Japanese animation, and then it got hybrid. It got shortened down to Japanime, and then it got shortened down to anime. Now it's just anime. So, again, just to reiterate, those of you guys are gonna be like, "Christian, anime, get the fuck out of here." I don't want to hear that. I don't want to see that. We're here discussing things we love. If you want to be negative Nancy, fuck off. We're not dealing with that. But
get out of here.
Get out of here. If not,
leave a comment and let us know your opinions.
Yeah, you're welcome to them. So Let's start off. I'm going to say one of my favorites of all time, and this is going to be controversial. I always come back and watch it because I just loved it, and I have some good memories of it watching with an ex-girlfriend. High School of the Dead.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's on my list.
And it's
That's a good one.
not because of the jiggle physics or the panty shots or the ass shots. No,
Uh-huh.
that's just icing on the cake, my friends. Okay?
Oh,
No.
there's gonna be icing somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure there's a bunch of soiled tissue papers in a lot of people's bedrooms because of that shit. But like, it's not because talking about zombies. I'm a huge fan of the zombie apocalypse. I love if something's interesting in a zombie apocalypse fashion. I'm I'm in it. And this was a very interesting zombie apocalypse story. With a lot of
titties.
With titties and jiggle physics and upskirt shots, and I still love that gif.
Guns.
And guns and swords and martial arts. Fuck, man, anything you want in that anime. You know, there's always that. I always come across that clip that someone made on X or Twitix or what are we gonna fucking call it? Elon Musk, make your mind up. Twix. Of where that one dude shooting the fucking 50 cal between that chick's like titties.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
Like there's the upskirt shot. Like that's fucking peak, man. It's you got everything you want in one fucking scene. And just mindless violence, upskirt shots, fucking pervy ass moments. It's a good. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's up there. It's a really good anime. I think it's worth a mention. So, and I know you have a huge list, Blade. Why don't you give us one of yours?
I have a huge list of animes I've seen, which is probably over in a few hundreds by now.
Yeah.
And a list of animes I want to watch, which is I think at like 146 or some shit like that. And it's going to keep on expanding because I mindlessly scroll through Facebook videos or YouTube shorts, and it's like, oh, this looks interesting.
Yep.
Let's add it to the list.
That's how I found Ghost Stories.
Most of mine, yeah.
I found Ghost Stories thanks to TikTok, and I'll talk about that one in a minute. But go on.
And TikTok.
But you brought up High School of the Dead. I want to counter that with High School DxD.
Oh yes, that's another big titty anime. That's a good one too.
You get a whole eyeful of the first like 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah. See that
of the most badass redheaded.
Oh, dude,
character.
It's very pervy, but it also has a good story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that being said, and I'm not skipping over you, Grizz. I'm gonna get to you in a minute, but I gotta say this while I'm remembering. Rosario and Vampire, or Rosario plus Vampire. I can't remember what it's called. But that's another pervy, like school. Normal kid goes to monster school and a harem type anime. And was it Rosario and Vampire? I can't remember. Either way, that's a good anime. I watched that on Netflix. Thank you, Netflix. Fuck you. But okay, Grizz. I had to say that as a kind of a honorable mention. What's another one of yours?
So I wasn't ever really big into anime growing up.
Well, the last time we did this, you had 4 anime.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Yeah. And now I have a list of 16 just that I jotted down, but it's probably 30 or 40 now. But what really got me into it was Wild saying, "Hey, just watch this anime, you'll fall in love." And that was Full Metal Alchemist.
Yep.
Oh my god, yes.
Full Metal Alchemist is always going to be on my top tier because it was just such good storytelling. If an anime makes you cry, it's a good anime. Like if it brings out any type of
good story of how a child plays with their dog.
Edward, friend. So much fucking trauma, dude.
But yeah, Full Metal Alchemist opened my eyes to the world of anime, and I've been hooked ever since.
It's like, okay, an anime is always going to be good if it sticks by its own rules. When I say that, I mean like if it has a really like imaginative lore for why magic works, why things work, And Full Metal Alchemist was just perfect for that. You know, the whatever the rule of you have to give something to get something kind of thing, and it was a really good series. If you're going to start on something, Full Metal Alchemist will traumatize you
Hmm.
in all the right ways.
And that's what it did for me.
Yeah, yeah. And those who don't know the scenes we're talking about when we're like Edward, friend, like,
You'll
watch it,
find out.
watch it, and you'll know, and you're gonna both love and hate it.
Man, you want to talk about trauma anime? My first anime I've ever seen, and there's gonna be people out there gonna be like, "What the fuck's wrong with this?" Is Neon Genesis Evangelion?
Oh
You
yeah,
want to talk about trauma?
that's a good one. I never got to watch it all because when it first came out and I first heard about it, it was on like television. So like, and you know
Yeah.
how when TV first aired anime, all the shows weren't in like order.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
you get like episode 6 and then episode 4 and episode 20, and it was fucking weird. It really was. So I never really got to see.
Oh, it's
all of
weird watching it. It's weird watching it in chronological order. So not only do you have the main series, but you have basically a retelling of the main series in the 5 or 6 fucking movies that come after it.
Oh, that sounds about right. And then of course, yeah.
So it's a good and accurate retelling. It's just they get how I don't want to say they get away with it, but they make it a lot more trauma inducing in the remakes because there's a lot more blood. There's a lot more like of that pure pure trauma that the characters go.
You want trauma. I got 2 I want to talk about, and I don't know which one I want to talk about.
I got another one. I got another one for trauma later.
Well, the trauma, I'll say this one, and I'll say the one I want to say after that. Of this, the trauma. You want trauma? Fucking Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Like the especially the first season.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan will traumatize you. Attack on Titan. This is what I liked about Attack on Titan when it first came out. The end wasn't so good. I got bored at the end of the last season. I didn't even finish it. But which is really rare because Attack on Titan usually had me like a puppet for the longest time.
How you buy your short hairs?
Yeah. So like Attack on Titan was very traumatizing and very like one of the good things about it is almost like The Sopranos in the first few seasons. You never knew who was going to die. You couldn't get attached to a character because chances are they're going to fucking die the next episode or the next blink of an eye. You know what I mean? Like the first episode, I believe, is like you meet Eren Yeager as a young guy or whatever the main character's name is, and then like then you get to watch his mom die, and everybody he loves die around him like very tragically. Like by these giant things you don't know they're titans, but you don't know exactly what they are until later on, and they're eating and just fucking like killing people in the most horrific ways possible, stomping on them, eating them like they're not. It's fucking horrifying, and it doesn't hold back. The gore is gory, and it's just beautiful. But the second one I'm going to mention, and this is the one I really wanted to talk about before I forget. Ghost Stories. We talked about Ghost Stories a little bit. I mentioned it. Ghost Stories is one of those animes that it's so goofy, it's amazing. Have you guys ever seen? Have you ever seen Ghost Stories?
No.
Mm-mm.
Amazon Prime, I think, or Hulu, one of the two. Either way, get on there and watch it. This is I know that Grizz has seen clips of it. I've sent him clips of it off TikTok. And it's
okay, yeah. I've just never watched it.
Like, there's a scene, I'll put it this way, that like, okay, this is one of those animes that came to the United States, and I think they just did. I don't know what the story is. I think LK told me that the legit story was behind this, but they didn't care about dubbing. Like, they didn't have a proper script for it, so they just started making shit up. Or so like, and I'm not kidding. It's funny. There's a scene where this like one of the little kids is running. And the one of the other guys is trying to get him into shape, and he goes,
"Think of a big black man chasing you!"
Well, he's not racist.
I guess not. He's only 0.2 seconds faster.
Time to go Great Santini on his ass! You wanna be an Air Force Ranger? You wanna live a life of danger. You don't want to get raped by strangers.
That was the clip you sent me.
Yes. He's like, pretend there's a big black man chasing you. And you just hear, ah! The kid just grunts and screams the whole time. So, like, and then there's another scene where, like, the one of the characters in that scene and this girl go to the cops, and she's, like, talking really fast. You know how they do it when they're trying to explain something in a really quick manner? And they're both talking at the same time. She's saying the real thing.
Thank God. I never thought I'd be happy to see one of those things. Hey, put the donuts down. Drop the Krispy Kreme, Serpico. We need your help
Does
here.
my house look like my father and my brother after 9
And he's in the background going,
Yeah, diggity.
watch it, guys. Both you guys haven't seen it. You're going to sit and laugh your ass off. I watched it last year. And I'm the kind of guy that likes serious. I like serious anime.
Mhm.
I like anime that, like, grips with your... This is a good... It's a good change, and it's kind of fun to see that they had a lot of fun with this one. Back to you, Blade.
So another trauma-inducing anime, at least for me. There's several more. There's like I can quickly list off like Elfen Lied,
Elfen Lied
Charlotte.
Elfen Lied was
Oh.
100%. That was one of the first traumatizing animes I've ever seen.
Charlotte. There's one traumatizing moment near the end of season 2, part 2 for Jobless Reincarnation. I think it's the last episode, second to last episode. And there's the traumatizing section for Assassination Classroom.
Yeah. Oh, see, that was another one because we all three of us have done a podcast on Assassination Classroom,
Oh yeah.
and that's another one on my list. That's a really good one.
So that just primal yell that you get from Assassination Classroom, you get something a lot more emotional in Jobless Reincarnation at the end of season 2, part 2.
Okay. All right, Grizz.
One of my favorites by far, Sword Art Online.
Yeah, the problem with Sword Art Online is it's got a lot of controversy around it now.
Well, what doesn't these days?
Yeah, I mean, you got a point. I'm with you. I like Sword Art. I liked especially the first few seasons. It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that threw me off about Sword Art Online was the incest aspect.
Yeah.
And the sexual assault aspect. And I could see that being very traumatizing to people who are survivors of that.
Yeah, 100%.
But this is usually my argument to people who kind of judge it off that. Like, and a lot of animes and a lot of writers in shows do this. If you look at it, especially earlier on, if you want to make someone bad and you want someone to be hateable, you make them do something like that.
Yep.
You make them do something just totally fucking...
Yeah. You make them do
evil.
Something totally evil.
SA, murder a kid.
Yeah,
beat
all
up a
that.
grandma.
Yeah. Now the incest aspect of it there's no reason for that. That was just, I don't know.
That's a Japanese thing.
I want my brother. Ha ha. Big brother. Ha ha.
Well, they're not really related. They're not brother and sister.
No, I mean,
if I recall correct.
I think you're right. I don't think they were blood relatives.
I think they're distant cousins, which in Japanese culture, as far as I understand, similar to American, if it's distant enough.
Well, Japanese culture is definitely different in that aspect, and I'm not judging the culture. I'm just saying that, like, in the series, she called him brother, and whether they're
well, yeah, because they lived together
for
however many years.
Yeah, again, it could just be a translation thing. You never know.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But the thing is that people watch it and judge it off of that. You know what I mean? So I get that. And it's not the first time we got something from Japan that was very incesty. Those are my only complaints, but I agree with you. I loved Sword Art Online. I loved the aspect of it. I liked it was the first, like, I want to say the first isekai style game
Yes.
style show that kind of like was the granddaddy of starting all the other ones.
Yeah.
So that's a good mention, Grizz. I'm not going to say it's not. I just felt like it should be put out there that there's a lot of cringy moments. especially later on.
Yeah.
The Gunglaive Online, the second one,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, that was good, and I even the third, I didn't hate it. I liked most of it. I thought it was a really good series. Let's see, another good anime. I mean, you can't lose with the classics like Bleach,
Yeah, I got Bleach.
Naruto,
I got Bleach on
Naruto,
mine.
Dragon Ball, which we're gonna do a podcast on coming soon.
Hunter, Hunter.
Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, that's the next one I was going to talk about. Yeah.
That's one that I know that Hunter x Hunter was the one that I know that like Monster got heavily into. I liked it too. But you can't lose with the old ones. Like, and a lot of people are gonna shit their pants. One Piece, you know.
Yep, I got that one.
It's been going on for so long.
I got a joke for that. One Piece can't be that old. They just finished season 1.
1,000 something episodes.
Watch One Piece season 1. If you don't like it by the end, it's just not for you.
It's just not for you. Yeah, watch the
Right.
1,000 first episodes. It's and that's another show that like
it's like 1,300 fucking episodes for season 1.
Well, One Piece is another one of those shows that like, and One Piece has such like a diluted past because when we got it in America, they just fucked it up. Like the kids, whatever WB or whoever got it first, when they first aired it, CW, I forget who had it, but when they first had it, they just they Americanized the fuck out of it and changed like smoking to like lollipops and just dumb shit and put in like some like cliche bullshit that we didn't need.
It might be WB Kids because they did something similar
That's what it
when
was.
Pokemon came over.
Yep.
Because instead of onigiri rolls, it was jelly donuts.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's one character that has a gun, and in the end, he's just pointing like a finger gun at Ash.
That's and it probably was WB Kids. They were known for that. I've had some friends tell me about it in the past, but it's been so long that I don't know the correct reference. But that was my first introduction to One Piece, and I watched that and I was like, this is fucking stupid. Like, I don't like this. This is dumb. So like, and then you know, I got those same people I told that to are like, no, watch it now. And then I, you know, introduced to like Nami and in her sad backstory. That's another thing. For being such a goofy anime, some of the goofiest animes you'll ever watch will tug at your heartstrings eventually.
Yeah.
Dan to Dan is fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I have not seen that one yet.
I'm not going to give it away for you, but you got to watch it. It's I did a podcast on Samuel Saints with him on that, and it was fun. Dan to Dan is the goofiest, one of the goofiest fucking shows you'll ever watch. But when it gets serious, it gets serious. Like you'll be like, oh fuck, I'm sad now. I shouldn't be sad. This is.
An anime that I kind of perceive as goofy, but definitely has its overall serious tone would be Fire Force.
Oh, Fire Force is great.
Mm-hmm.
It's very goofy in the aspect of like, maybe that chick's clothes shouldn't fall off as much as they do because she's unlucky or whatever fucking curse she's got going on.
Yeah.
But it is also humorous. You know what I mean? Like it's at first it's like, oh, they're fan servicing us. That's great. And then like by the 5th time you're like, God damn it, bitch, get some suspenders.
Right.
Bro, the suspenders would fucking break at this point.
Or get some fucking pasties.
I gotta find a chick like that just to be friends with.
Right?
You know?
Right? Just off the top of my head, I mentioned this for trauma, but Jobless Reincarnation is an isekai.
Mm-hmm.
And it most isekais evolve around the trope of the person that's reincarnating gets like either somewhat overpowered or just completely balls to the wall overpowered.
Or fucked. Because there's a few
like,
that out there.
That time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Yeah.
So that one started off just, I wouldn't want to say fucked, but he started off with little to no abilities that he had to eventually learn he got because it's not really spoiling anything at the first 5 minutes of the first episode. You see the main character dying in his home world and on Earth, and you might not notice.
Which one are you talking about? That way I know which one you're talking about.
Reincarnated slime.
Okay, I'm just making sure I'm on the same page. So, I was like, that sounds like slime, but you were talking about another one.
Yeah. So you might, he's sitting there dying and he's saying, I don't want to die. all this and that, and he starts unlocking abilities for his next life, and you won't notice what's going on until he eventually dies or reincarnates.
Which I'm gonna say this: isekais make me want to play RPGs all the time.
Oh, 100%, because it's 90% of them are based off of like a leveling sort of aspect.
And I do have a few bitches about isekais that I'll get to in a minute, but I want you to finish what you're talking about.
Another good isekai is, and just like with most other animes, this is going to be a long titled one.
Yeah.
The world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as aristocrat.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That one's good.
That's a very good one. I watched a bit of that. That's a good one.
I actually watched that while I was out of state with my mom.
When you were in Seattle.
Yeah. And speaking of isekai, this one is the most recent one that I've watched. It's Gatherer's Adventure in Isekai.
Huh.
And that's actually the title of it, The Gatherer's Adventure in Isekai.
Well, isekais have a lot of strange names. They do.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
if it's not 8+ words long, it's gonna be just.
That time I got reincarnated as my grandma's panties and
got reincarnated as a vending machine.
Yeah, I'm just making shit up, but yeah, it's.
Oh no, there's one as getting reincarnated as a pair
of vending machine.
Yeah. Well, it's getting ridiculous, but they're still entertaining. So tell us about the one you were talking about, Grizz.
The Gatherer's Adventure in Isekai?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, along the lines with what you were saying is it's like you're given, this ability, but you have to, kind of level it up. And he gets, like, it starts out, he's kind of sitting on his couch going, man, this life sucks. I wish there was something more for me. And then, the overseer type of the galaxy just kind of sucks him into his world and is like, hey, so you seem bored, you want something to do? Okay, well, you have a pretty crappy life, so I'm gonna reincarnate you into this world, and let's see, let me give you this, what's something that you may want? And he's like, oh, a cute companion, thinking he's gonna get like a hot chick. He winds up with, like the most dangerous dragon in the world's only child that he raises from an egg. And his whole thing is to make money and progress. He's a gatherer. So he goes out and he finds, like, he has an inspection skill, like most of them, and can go out and find the most rarest, materials to bring back and sell. And he finds this cool looking rock and he's like, oh, this is this animal's dung that's fossilized. And it's worth like 100 million freaking yen back in Japan.
Sounds like
it's really good.
It sounds like a good one. So I got two I'm gonna mention, but before I do that, I want to talk about isekais. Like, it feels like there's just too many out there now. Like, the people took the concept and ran with it. To the point where, like, unless it's a really good original story, I just kind of skip over isekais now, because there's too much. There's just too much. There's too many of them. It seems like every other anime I turn on is an isekai. But that's one of my only bitches of that. And also most isekais have the same story. There's a hero versus the demon lord, and usually the demon lord is the good guy and the hero is the bad guy, and everything's backwards. Also I've noticed this watching the slime one recently. It kind of hit me watching it yesterday. Humans are just mostly evil in these series.
Yeah.
Like, we're mostly, like, it just shows the worst of us. And I mean, don't get me wrong, not all of us are evil in these, but, like, the people in power, like, it's always the government bad. The two I was going to mention after bitching about isekais, which I felt like we had to get that out there. It just seems like there's too many fucking isekais out there. Never did I think I would bitch about there being too many anime. The But the two I want to mention is like Seven Deadly Sins
Yeah, that's a good one.
and Fairy Tale. Two really good animes. I kind of fell off of Fairy Tale because it took forever for some of the dub to come out. So I just kind of fell off of that. But those are two really good ones. Go ahead, Blade. Give us another one.
So one I watched, I want to say last year before, that I enjoyed is called "The Ice Blade Sorcerer Shall Rule the World." Character and his group of friends have to
It's set in a
basically
fantasy
find
world.
out. Well, yeah, they have to find out why all these, they call them demonoids. No, am I thinking of? I supposed to think another one. Oh God.
I hate it when anime meshes together.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
You're like, I watched this anime where Ash Ketchum had to fight
what
Vegeta.
is it?
I've actually watched that spoof. Or no, it was Ash Ketchum versus Cell.
Oh, Jesus.
So the one with the demonoids, that is isekai.
Oh, okay. Either way, that's fine.
That one is oh God. Wise Man's Grandson.
Oh, that's a good one. I watched that one
That's
too.
a real good one. Yeah.
I want another season because they cut it off at a fucking
Like they tend to do. It sucks.
No, I got it. God, it's been so long since I've seen it. But no, Ice Blade Sorcerer, I love it so much. Even though I apparently can't remember shit about it.
I mean, it's easy to remember. Like Chobits. I love Chobits, but ask me about it. I have no fucking. I can't remember.
Right.
So Ice Blade Sorcerer. So there's seven sorcerers. Each sorcerer has their own either style. They're proficient in a certain style of magic or a certain spell.
Okay.
And the Ice Blade Sorcerer is supposed to be the strongest one, and you find out that he's rather young for what what a grand sorcerer is.
Okay.
But I'm sorry, I'm just blanking.
That's
on
okay.
Shit about
like
it.
I said, sometimes it's funny because like I've watched so many anime that like they'll mesh together.
They'll mesh together.
They'll mesh together.
100%.
You know. The one time Goku had to go over the Grand Line. Like fuck.
To look for a piece of chocolate and give to
the one piece of chocolate, one piece of Dragon Ball.
This one I know is not Isekai. It's an older one, Vampire Knight.
Vampire Knight's
that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, I only have one isekai left on my list, and like when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I'm fucking watching this just from the title alone.
Well, there's a few that I liked and watched as far as isekai went, but like I can't remember. Like,
is it wrong to pick up girls in the dungeon?
That's a good one. That is a good one. That's probably the second isekai I ever watched.
That was the second one I ever watched. The first one was Slime, and I was like, oh my god, this is so fucking hilarious. This is so good.
One thing I love about anime names, so the English title is wrong to pick up girls in the dungeon, is so fucking condensed in Japanese. It's literally Danmachi.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you get off? It's their alphabet, their language is so fucking flat.
Well, I love watching the American title, and of course they have the Japanese title with it, and it's like three letters or three like symbols, and then like ours is like a fucking sentence,
fucking a whole paragraph long.
Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon while drinking your juice in the hood? Fuck. There's all the old ones like Inuyasha. You can't beat that. The old anime that we started with, people like me started with. Voltron is definitely a good one on the list.
Yep.
Aquarion.
Yep. Didn't age well. Voltron didn't, but that's to be expected from a series that was basically taken from another series and made into something else in America. So, you can't complain. It's something for sure, and it's something it was kind of like a starter anime for me. I remember watching it and going, man, the style is so beautiful. And why don't we do this here in America? Yeah. So you go to that and watching like something like He-Man, which I'm not shitting on. He-Man was a good show on its own, or like Thundercats. Again, not shitting on it. It was a good show for what it was. There's a reason it was popular.
Time. Yeah.
Good show for its time.
But like you watch the animation styles and you just see the difference. And like anime is so colorful. It's very over the top. And I think that's some of the love for it. You did mention briefly, but I want to kind of bring it up again. Assassination Classroom. We did a whole podcast on that. I think all three of us fell in love with it.
Yeah.
Were you with us on that one? You were with us on that one, Grizz.
Might have been. Fuck,
I don't know if it was you or Gambit. But I know.
We've done so goddamn many.
We fell in love with that as a show, and if a good and that's the thing. Like, anime is also one of those that type of series or show that it shows you that like animation can be serious. It could be life or death. And I think because of that, we're seeing more of that style in America now.
One that so fucking good, Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah, I was gonna mention Demon Slayer. I'm glad you brought that
Slayer, so fucking good. My Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia was very
good. Solo Leveling. There was a lot of shit about that.
Amazing.
But I liked it so fucking much.
Anime that I would recommend to people would be like it's called Irregular Magic High School.
That's a good one.
It's
I
love there is a season 2 and I think 3, or maybe I might be thinking season 3 as like a movie or something. But it is so fucking good.
Another one I would recommend would be Go Go Loser Ranger.
Yeah.
Very good series. It sounds like if like it's making fun of Power Rangers. It's not. It's its own thing. And I'm not even a Power Rangers fan for the most part. But like it's got its own story and it's really fucking cool. It's one of those shows where you're cheering for the bad guy, more or less.
I mean, there's Overlord.
Overlord is amazing. I'm so glad you brought that up.
Overlord.
They did a redo, and that did too, didn't they? There's like
I don't know.
All I know is I watched the first one. I loved it. It's pervy. It's also kind of High School of the Dead. Kind of thing. It's got its pervy moments, but it's also really good story wise. And that's also an isekai, I believe.
There's shows, or there's an anime that's getting reworked, or as far as I can recall, is rumored rework is World Trigger.
Oh, nice.
That's a good one.
I feel like we can't do a podcast on anime without mentioning Trigun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Johnny on.
Oh god, you want to go to back to Trigun area. There's Blood Plus and Trinity Blood are two good ones as well.
Witch Hunter Robin.
Yep. Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell, yes.
Yep, that's a good one.
There's so many. There's so many really good ones. Cowboy Bebop, of course, but we did a podcast on Cowboy Bebop. Don't watch the live action. That one sucked. But
oh god, don't watch any of the live actions. Like fucking
Full Metal Alchemist wasn't bad.
Oh, you say that? Oh my god, they got so many things.
They did get a lot wrong. They did. Problem is that I think they rushed it.
No, it's not that. It's
the Bleach one wasn't too bad.
So Full Metal Alchemist, they're supposed to. All the characters are supposed to be, East or supposed to be Western.
Yeah.
With yellow hair, and it's holy sh.
Well, we're not even going to talk about Death Note.
Yeah.
We did a whole podcast on the live action Death Note, and that was a shit show all of its own.
Oh god, the Death Note? Yeah, no.
The live action, not the anime. The anime. Problem is we can go on for hours and hours talking about anime and going over because there's so many of them now. Another good honorable mention is one of my favorites where I get my name from, Ronin Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, before I was Wildfire 1, I was Wildfire Knight and Knight of the Wildfire, Ronin Warriors. In case I actually had someone ask me that on a channel the other day, where'd you get your name from? And that's exactly where I got it from. I was a fan of Ronin Warriors.
So did you know? So when China gets animes from Japan, you know how they censor it, right? So they replace any and all like blood, red blood stuff with pure white.
Oh yeah, I've
So
seen that.
So say you have two characters that are bleeding out in a room, just that's on
They're
their back,
spewing
trying
white,
to survive. They're spewing white, and it's in a bedroom, so it makes it look worse.
White all over someone's face.
Speaking of red and blood everywhere, I just feel that this one needs to be mentioned because it's got personal reasons for me, and that, and that's Castlevania.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Castlevania was a good one.
Episode number 121. We actually recorded that on my birthday.
Yep.
And that was one of the coolest birthday presents I ever got because the head animator for Castlevania was a guest on our podcast that night, Mr. John Abelardo.
Yep, that was a really cool.
I was so just dumbstruck for the longest time because at the time that was the animated that I was hooked on.
Yeah,
was Castlevania.
That guy's got talent, man. He's won awards for stuff like that.
What was it? I want to say last year, the year before. Him and his buddy opened their own studio.
Oh, nice. I know because I follow him on Instagram. He's done a lot of really cool art and stuff, and it's always cool to look at that.
And he still messages me happy birthday.
Oh, good. Yeah, Castlevania is definitely a good one. I think we're gonna wind down the podcast, guys. Like I said, if we continue, we're gonna sit here all day talking about
all night
anime. Yep. But since we're winding down, what are your guys' favorite ones? Is there any ones that we missed? I'm sure we have, because there's a big ass list out there. I'm sure we didn't even get to the tip of the iceberg on
not even
Blade's
close.
list.
Yeah, but, no, not even close.
Sadly enough, there's only so much we can talk about in the time frame we got. So if you want us to talk about any anime in specific, or review games, food, whatever have you, there's a number you can call.
There sure is, and that number is 559-997-6803. Again, that number is 559-997-6803. We won't answer, but you can call. Leave a message.
I mean, he says we won't answer. It's literally just a line with an answering machine. It's a Google Voice line. And if you guys tell us, if you want us to talk about something, you want us to put your voice on the show, in that, we'll just make sure you let us know, and we'll do it. And we'll probably do the thing you asked us to do, unless it's illegal. Then Grizz will do it, and he'll go to jail.
Woo-woo, vacation, woo-woo.
Or vacation.
Or we'll get Monster really drunk, and then he'll do it. Because when Monster's drunk, he'll do anything.
All you got to do is get him to drink with me for an hour.
Yep. So we'll go ahead. Like I said, we're winding down. Is there anything else you guys want to say before we end?
No.
Hope 2026 is better than your 2025.
Unless you had a good 2025, then
I'm fucking bragging about
have a better 2026.
Yeah. Let's hope for a good year for sure.
Yes.
Well, we'll go ahead and end the podcast, guys. We thank you for watching. We thank you for listening. We will see you on next episode, which will be the week after this, obviously, where we do 197.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll see you next week, guys. Till then, we want you to stay nerdy.
Stay sexy.
Always.